or welcome back to Two Vegans Cook. I'm Lucy, this is Alice, and today we're bringing you 3 back-to-work vegan recipe ideas. Now that some places around the world are starting to head back to school and work, we thought we'd bring you some vegan back-to-work recipe ideas.
If you're looking for something a bit more exotic, try out our vegan around the world inspired recipe videos.
But before we jump in, I just want to give a huge shout out to Vegan Saves Life, where we got these amazing t-shirts, which I am now obsessed with, and 2 coconut bowls, which will be coming in a video soon. But why should you support them over any other vegan store? Vegan Saves Life is a really small UK-based business and they sell vegan products. They donate a percentage of all sales to wonderful charities like Chilies on Wheels. The link to their website is in the description below, along with their Instagram handle. And if you're tempted to buy something, make sure to use our discount code, which is in the description below at the checkout, so that you can get 15% off all your orders.
Before we get started, make sure you like our video, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Every like, comment, and subscribe really helps our channel give you more recipe videos.
So recipe number 1 of our vegan back to work recipe ideas is a classic vegan egg mayo sandwich. Now, if you're one of those people that just has to take a sandwich to work, this is probably the place to start when you go vegan. And so how do you get a vegan egg mayo sandwich? Well, we've used plain tofu and we've used smoked tofu to give a nice contrast, and I'm obsessed with smoked tofu. I think it's so delicious. And then we've sprinkled some curry powder all over it to give it a really nice bright yellow flavour. We've also thrown in some nutrition there, so our nutritional tip of the video is eat more cabbage. Did you know that it's really high in vitamin K, B6 and vitamin C? So if you're one of those people that shies away, go and chop some up and throw it in your vegan egg mayo sandwich for work. An egg sandwich won't be complete without your favourite vegan mayo. Personally, we make our own delicious vegan mayonnaise, and you can find the recipe link in the description below. But if you want to, go out and buy some vegan mayo from the shop. There are loads of great options out there, like Vegan-A's. I think Hellmann's do their own vegan mayo. So whatever works for you. If you've not got the time, then just go and buy some. But I really would strongly recommend trying our vegan mayonnaise recipe. It uses potato and it's really not that difficult to make if you've got some spare time on your hands.
Our second back to work vegan recipe idea is our Polenta parcels. Now these are a bit different. If you're like me and you don't particularly like a sandwich, these will really make your colleagues, and particularly your non-vegan colleagues, super jealous at work or at school.
I love making my non-vegan colleagues jealous at work. I'm sure if they're watching this video, they will agree.
The polenta is wrapped up in a foil parcel along with peppers and courgettes and spicy tofu. And so when you're at work, you just peel back the foil, bake your foil parcel in the morning before work, and pop the foil parcel wrapped up in a tea towel in your lunchbox so that it's nice and warm when you take it out at lunchtime.
You don't want to blow up your work's microwave putting foil in it. People have done that and been there at the place that I work at, and it was really inconvenient when the microwave broke for 2 weeks.
Our favourite part about this lunch is that the polenta is super creamy for being made with plant-based milk.
And last but not least, we've got these amazing vegan crispy potato skins, which I just love. So obviously you make them in advance, bake those potatoes, get the skins nice and crispy, scoop out the potato, and then stuff it with this amazing pui lentil salad, which is so packed full of flavour from the peppers, the carrots, the balsamic vinegar. It's just wonderful, which makes this a really high protein recipe, and it'll give you a boost in the middle of the day when you've been working so hard, and it'll keep you going until 5 or 6 o'clock. And to top it off, my favourite bit, vegan pesto drizzled all over the top.
So, you feeling hungry yet? Well, let's tuck in.
Our first vegan back to work recipe idea is the classic egg mayo sandwich, made vegan. Creamy and chunky, this is delicious sandwich between thick slices of homemade bread. Start by preparing the tofu. Cut 1 block of smoked firm tofu into small cubes and fry in a few tablespoons of oil until it is crispy. If you're in a rush, you can miss the step out, but it really adds bite to the sandwich. Meanwhile, cube 1 block of plain firm tofu, add to a large bowl with 1 finely chopped red onion, half a small cabbage shredded finely into thin strips, and half a drained can of chickpeas. Mix in around 200 grams of vegan mayonnaise. We have a link in the description below for our ultimate homemade vegan mayonnaise. Season with 1.5 teaspoons of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper, and add 3 teaspoons of curry powder and 1 tablespoon of ground turmeric. Lastly, mix in the fried smoked tofu and the egg mayo filling is ready to assemble the sandwiches. Spread it generously between thickly sliced bread and pack in your lunchbox with a fresh green salad. Our second vegan back-to-work recipe idea is stuffed polenta parcels. You can prepare these in advance and keep them in the fridge. Pop them in the oven in the morning before work and they will keep warm ready for your lunch. Add 1 block of cubed tofu and mix to coat thoroughly of 2 teaspoons of mixed herbs and 1 teaspoon of paprika and 4 tablespoons of olive oil in a bowl. Leave this aside while you cook the polenta. In a large saucepan, tip in 200 grams of polenta and add 200 ml of plant-based milk, 200 ml of vegetable stock and bring to the boil, stirring constantly. Add 1 tablespoon of vegan butter before taking off the heat and leaving the polenta to swell for 10 minutes. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees C while preparing the filling ingredients. Fry the marinated tofu until it is crispy. Meanwhile, finely chop 1 courgette and 1 red pepper. Now to assemble. Season the polenta before spreading a quarter out in a large square of foil. Top it with a quarter of the tofu and vegetables before rolling the parcel up so it is sealed and no steam can escape. Repeat for the other 3 parcels. At this point, you can place the parcels in the fridge until they are needed. Place the parcels on a lined baking tray and cook in the preheated oven for 30 minutes. At lunchtime, peel back the foil to reveal your steamed polenta parcel and tuck in. Our third vegan back to the office recipe idea is crisp potato skins stuffed with lentil and pepper salad. Start by baking your potatoes. If you want to speed this bit up, you can microwave them for 12 minutes with a break halfway through, and then pop them in the oven to crisp up for only 15 minutes. If you have the time though, potatoes are super simple baked in the oven. Prick the skins with a fork all over and rub with plenty of oil and salt. Then place in a lined baking tray and leave them in the oven for 1 hour at 200 degrees C. On a separate tray, put 2 mixed colour peppers cut into large chunks and crumble 2 blocks of smoked tofu beside them. Drizzle with oil, season and sprinkle with 1 teaspoon of paprika. Pop the tray in below the baking potatoes for half an hour. Meanwhile, set 200 grams of pre-lentils in a saucepan and cover with water. Boil for 20 minutes. In another large frying pan or wok, fry 1 chopped onion and 2 diced carrots. When the lentils have had their 20 minutes, add them to the pan along with 2 chopped tomatoes. Continue to fry for another 5 minutes. Once the lentils are cooked, stir in the juice of 1 lemon, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar and a handful of fresh parsley. When the potatoes have had their hour, take them out of the oven and leave to cool until you can handle them, but keep the oven on. Split each in half and scoop out most of the fluffy potato insides, adding it to the lentil salad. Turn the potato skins to the baking tray and bake for a final 10 to 15 minutes until they are super crispy. Once done, assemble the potato skins and salad. Stuff as much filling into the skins as possible and drizzle generously with vegan pesto. Pack the remaining salad too. It's just as delicious on its own with more vegan pesto.
We hope you've enjoyed our 3 vegan back-to-work recipe ideas. If you have, let us know by liking this video and leaving a comment below. Maybe you could tell us whether you made your non-vegan colleagues jealous. And now a shameless plea to subscribe to our channel and visit the website links in our description. Visit our website so that you can find more amazing recipes like this one. Visit our Instagram so that you can see us post food every day. We post things on our story as well about what we're eating if you just want like basic everyday breakfast ideas, that kind of thing. We're there. We're always happy to answer any questions if you want to leave us comments or send us DMs. And you can also find us on Twitter. So please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And we will see you again at 11 AM in 2 weeks on Saturday. Thanks.